What's going on, YouTube? Got something cool to show you today. This is a dual purpose video. This is to explain my experience with Southern Grind's warranty department and kind of give a review of one of my favorite knives I've bought this year. Let me preface this and say I love this knife. If you're watching this review to see if this is a good value, it's not a good value, but it is a great knife. If you just want to know, it's expensive for what it is, but I think it's worth it. But if price and blade still matters, that you just kind of click off, I still think it's worthy of you picking up and trying, but I know some people are going to want to shy away from this knife because of the blade steel, which is 14C28N. So anyways, let's kind of get into it. I bought this knife back in August. This knife specifically didn't come to me first. The one I got had a blade that had a really wonky grind. There was tear out on the pivot where the carbon fiber was, and there was just a whole plethora of things that were wrong with the knife. The knife shouldn't have been that bad. And this isn't a common knife. I know I didn't buy a fake. Anyways, Southern Grind did warranty it. I got this knife back within about a month, I think. So I had a good experience. There was no questions asked. I messaged them on Instagram. They directed me towards an email address. No questions asked again. Just send the knife in. We'll fix/repair it. Replace if need be. So that's all good. And bada boom, bada bing, a month later, the knife was back in my possession. I got it. It was fixed. Oh yeah, my version before had a non-existent detent. The detent on this knife is very weak. I mean, it's enough. A couple light shakes, you're good. See, light. It's just the blade is so thick and heavy. It comes out really easily. The only time I had to worry about this if I had very loose gym shorts on, which this knife is kind of big to carry in gym shorts. But the knife carries well in work pants, and you don't really have to worry about it coming open in work pants. The knife was just moving and bouncing around a lot. I was doing a lot of physical activity with this knife in my pocket, and the detent did pop the blade out. So there's that. The blade steel is 14C28N, not the world's best blade steel. Southern Grind does a phenomenal job on the heat treat. I haven't had any significant dings or chips, and it holds a pretty good edge. I used this blade a lot during the summer. And up until about 2 months ago, I think I carried this knife every day for 2 months. Got another sheet of paper here. Let's see how it looks still. Still razor sharp, and I use this knife a lot to pop zip ties, everything. I haven't resharpened it, but I have touched it up with work sharp or the edge of my truck window. So there's that. So this isn't your standard 14C28N that you get on an Amazon Chinese knife. Packaging's real nice. You have your information card. You got who assembled it and inspected it. Foam. You get a cutout similar to Benchmade. Little microfiber cloth, whatnot. Nothing special. I don't care about none of this. I don't care. I don't care about packaging. I just want the knife to come solid. I mean, definitely a ding for having to get it warrantied, but they made it right. So good for them. This is one of the Florida produced Southern Grinds. This is post Diamondback buyout. My other Southern Grind I have is a Georgia made, and I feel like the quality is slightly lower. Part of the laser engraving has started to wear. As you can see, I got pretty good use on this knife. You see scratches. I actually had a couple specks of rust come up on this because I got very hot and sweaty with this in my pocket. Very solid knife. 6AL4V liner, carbonized. Very solid lockup though. The lockup has stayed the same. See, it's about 50% right there. I'll report back, you know, if it goes any significantly further over. Pocket clip is kind of small, but I like it. It doesn't get in the way. No hot spots. It almost feels like there's no pocket clip, and you get a really, really firm, secure grip. This is a big knife. It's a 4-inch blade. Here is comparison to Spyderco Para 3. See, this is a big knife. But I love it. I love liner locks. I actually prefer liner locks over to frame locks because I get 2 handle scales, and this is a peel ply carbon fiber. It feels like G10. You can barely see it. There is a slight wave in this. It almost feels like micarta, the way the carbon fiber works with this knife. Has a carbon fiber-esque feel to it, but not carbon fiber, micarta-esque feel to it, but it's carbon fiber. And I like the way it looks. Has a very, I don't know, I like the way the carbon fiber shifts in the light. Pivot's nice. Nothing special. Again, I think I said this in my other Southern Grind video, I don't particularly love the proprietary hardware, but you can get bits for it online. The wave is nice. I never really used it. You can get this in G10, and that's really about it. Comes in a Tonto. I don't like the Tonto. It's very snubby. Drop point is the way to go. You got the satin bevel and the stone wash flats. Overall, it's a good knife. Thumb studs work good. And the fit and finish is good. The only thing I could find ding worthy on this one was, if you can see, where's the little, I got a pointer around here somewhere. Let's see, I got a pencil right here. Look right in here, there's kind of a misgrind right there. See where the light's hitting. Nothing significant. It's a good knife. Really good hard use knife. I like the steel. Actually, I'd rather, on a blade this big, I'd rather have a softer steel than 20CV or M390. You could really beat on this and crank down on 14C28N, and it will take a lot of abuse. This one holds a really good edge. So, if you're looking for the latest and greatest steel, pass on this knife. If you want a good hard use folder that's no frills, but feels nice in the hand, American made at that, pick one up. Anyways, thank you for checking out the video. Hope you like it, subscribe, and you can see more stuff. See ya.